Great cards that have been presented here at the Spectrum in the past. On March 1, we will definitely see one of the greatest, if not the, perhaps. I don't know. All the makings are there for the great match to happen.
Well, fans, obviously, we urge you to watch it on Prism Television. Of course, better than anything is to come on down the Spectrum and see it all live. So those of you who normally sit home to watch it, and you get good TV coverage of all our wrestling, of course, and other sporting events on Prism, you want to be here in person, so plan to come on down and join us. Love to see you. Love to meet you.
And there's no doubt, Dick, that, the coverage here done by all the officials in terms of the Spectrum, really a great coverage. They really captured the excitement. However, no one could really capture the excitement, the electricity that you feel here at the Spectrum on wrestling night. It's just unbelievable. You just get swept away with it, even if you're not an ardent fan. You're sitting here and you just get swept away with it. You just absolutely get into it and really love it. And I'll tell you, on March 1, for those of you who have never been here, do yourself a favor and come down.
Well, that's the idea, Vince. And, of course, ringside now, here are the participants.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing in the corner to my left, from Venice Beach, California, weighing 320 pounds, Hulk Hogan. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 267 pounds, Dominic DeNucci.
Should have a terrific match here. Hogan undefeated thus far in the World Wrestling Federation, and he faces the veteran Dominic DeNucci, and it's going to be a big test, I think, for Mr. Hogan.
Well, Hogan's been here last month, of course, returned now, and he's really turned people on. The Spectrum crowd beginning to catch on to him. They like him. They like his style. They're not too sure at times, other than the fact just he's pure strength, just how good he perhaps is or can be. We may find out tonight as Dominic DeNucci goes against him. DeNucci, very, very much down to earth in his attitude, wearing sort of like a jogger's jacket, nothing fancy about him, and the very flamboyant-looking Hulk Hogan. And they're going to collide here any moment, and we'll find out just where they're both coming from.
DeNucci unquestionably respects Hogan, to say the least. As we outlined earlier, DeNucci at one time beating Hogan on television, actually, and lost the match, counted out, I believe.
All right, they finally make contact. DeNucci, no small man in his own right, and Hogan just shoving him to the far side of the ring into the corner. DeNucci not hurt, just surprised a little bit.
Hogan is one of those who loves to verbally have a few things to say to his opponent as he's wrestling them.
A couple of forearms into the side of the head, maybe he'll change his attitude.
Look at that. Well, I'll tell you, that's just a mammoth-looking individual. And again, on television, you just can't appreciate how huge Hogan is.
He's a monster. As they say, he blocks out the sun.
320 pounds, not 1 ounce of fat on this extraordinary athlete. 6 feet 8 inches.
6 feet 8, and of course, lack of fat on Dominic DeNucci could be also pointed out here. He's in good shape. Whoop! A couple of months back, DeNucci was here one night and had quite a beating around the neck area, wound up with going to the hospital. And before we left that night, returning to see him with a neck brace on temporarily. But he's all right tonight. Uh-oh. Hogan just lifted him as if he were, what, a feather? Dusty fell. Whoa! Oh, DeNucci.
That right-hand block.
Yeah. Hogan trying some kind of a number, a routine on DeNucci with the Dusty Feld bomber, but no way. DeNucci very much cool that last set 2 in our corner.
I'd like to make note, if we can, as we're watching this match, of the fans in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area watching us on the Prism Network, that, again, Wrestling Live heads your way this Friday. And it should be a most outstanding card this Friday night in Harrisburg.
Well, they're great fans up that way. Yes, indeed. They love the wrestling. I think DeNucci's trying to figure out if Hogan's going to talk him to death tonight or whether he's going to get with it.
This far, Hogan swinging on it. DeNucci off the rope. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, took him down.
Look at that,
DeNucci
though.
outside the ring area, though. I don't know whether Hulk Hogan was surprised at all. He stood there as if DeNucci would bounce off him, but DeNucci took him down by virtue of his own sheer weight. Neither man doing much damage at the present time, though.
Again, Hogan talking to DeNucci.
How would you like to be on a around-the-world plane flight with this guy and him talking your ear off?
Oh,
He's sleep. Come on, buddy, wake up. I got more to say to you. No, please leave me alone. Yeah, but who's going to tell him that?
That's right.
Fans really turning on to Hulk Hogan, though. They like him.
I'm surprised DeNucci is really testing Hogan like this. I know there's a great temptation. DeNucci's met some great wrestlers, some big, powerful men. So there is a temptation, to find out just how strong Hogan is. But not so much of one that you would constantly go back as Dominic is doing. And I think this is a mistake on DeNucci's part by continually testing Hogan. Try him out a little bit once in a while, okay. But not category after category. They locked wrists. DeNucci lost that. They locked up in a shoving match. DeNucci lost that. Here, locking up in the fingers and what have you, Greco-Roman, whatever. It's Hulk Hogan all the way in this strength department.
All right, there's a knee to the midsection of DeNucci by Hulk Hogan, who's showing off his muscles and strength as he has command of DeNucci at the present time. DeNucci trying to regain himself, but at the present time...
Nice, but all right.
All right, Hogan maybe a little overconfident here and there, and literally was taken down for it. Not quite smiling the way he had been when he first entered the ring and up to a few minutes back, and DeNucci still coming on with it. Hulk Hogan declaring to Dusty Feldbaum he's going to break the arm off.
Better go to Jim DeNucci.
DeNucci better do something soon, no matter what it is. There's an elbow to the back of the head. Still the pressure maintained as though the takedown was formed by Hulk Hogan. Still maintaining the pressure on the wrist. Hey, nice move by DeNucci. Back to his feet again.
Oh, no.
I think DeNucci was questioning Hulk Hogan's parodies there for a second.
Yes, I don't know that the fans heard that, but Dominic likewise having a few things to say to Mr. Hogan.
All right, being driven into the green turnbuckles by Hulk Hogan. DeNucci on the way back again, and there he is on the other side of the ring. A terrible pounding on the back. Hulk Hogan very much in command right here. The forearm driven to the top of the shoulder area. DeNucci very obviously in pain right now, but gives it back to Hulk Hogan, gives him a shot across the chop. And a couple of chops on the side of the head by DeNucci. Another blow delivered by DeNucci. The crowd starts to come alive.
Roundhouse right connecting, but Hogan still on his feet.
DeNucci wound up on that one. He cranked. He went all the way to North Philadelphia to deliver that blow. There's another. Hulk Hogan still on his feet, wobbling a little bit. There goes another one. 3 in a row.
All right, timeout came down.
Maybe DeNucci's on to something. He stamps on his foot. That's how you get a takedown on Hulk Hogan, huh? He's studying some film. Don't tell he's going to do the headbutt, and he does.
Hogan he's like a mountain trying to knock a bulldozer mountain over or something.
DeNucci just constantly pounding away at Hulk Hogan. He still won't get down. DeNucci's got to wonder eventually how long it's going to take to put him down for real. Goes for the eyes. I never saw DeNucci do much of that before, but I guess he figures he needs all the help he can get. Gets him back of the leg.
Now, Dominic took him with gas. Now, you knock one of the wheels out from the big man, you get him on the canvas, and then perhaps you can do something with him.
Well, DeNucci has Hogan pretty much in the corner, but with a guy with that strength and criminal strength, you don't know whether he's hurt or not. It's hard to tell, but he's really getting a pounding by DeNucci. All right, Hogan returns it to him by gouging the eyes, breaking the eyes with his fingers.
Kick to the midsection, and Hogan once again asserts himself.
Looks like DeNucci's rather hurt. He was buying some time here. With Hulk Hogan trying to push the side of his head over the ring rope. Oh, no! DeNucci says, oh, no, there's a body slam. Oh, that's right. Well, Hogan tried to bring the elbow down on Dominic DeNucci, as you saw. DeNucci very wisely rolled aside. Like David and Goliath tonight, although DeNucci's not a small man in his own way.
Again, Dominic has a few words to say.
Yes, he did. You can read lips, friends. You know exactly what was said there by Dominic DeNucci. Dominic's a good workman. He's always ready to wrestle when he shows he's ready. Tonight, he's just trying to pound Hulk Hogan into the ring floor.
I think it's impossible.
I believe you're right, Vince.
You can't attack a Hulk Hogan in that fashion, I don't believe.
I don't know where you hurt him, but
I think DeNucci had the right idea earlier, trying to knock one of those street front legs out from underneath Mr. Hogan.
DeNucci using the ring ropes against Hulk Hogan. Now coming back in at him again. I don't know. Maybe you got to take a shotgun to the guy to put him away. I don't know if I want to be in the corner there. Sorry, DeNucci.
DeNucci really hurled to the buckle there by Hulk Hogan. More trouble for Dominic.
Oh. This might be it. No. Hulk Hogan's still inflicting damage, using the top laces of his one boot across the eyes of DeNucci.
Hogan really stepping up there. Can you imagine how that felt?
I don't know. I'd just rather see it than feel it.
There's no doubt of that.
Look at that.
Dominic, it appears as though DeNucci's been outdone almost on every measure. DeNucci really tearing up the place now.
Hulk Hogan had enough left to come out of that one. I don't know whether DeNucci's going to. All right, started the count, brought the leg up, and there it is, count of 3, and that's that.
March 1 will be the date, and I, for one, will be marking my little calendar until we return here to the Spectrum on the 1st of March to see Backlund face one of the Samoan Sikh, I believe it is. But we'll have a word on the Bruno Sammartino match after the announcement.